the Spar-Inn Podcast.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your two favorite podcasters, content creators, right? Is that only for like the porno people?
I don't know. I thought we had like an open show.
Your two favorite podcasters, Willie and Puma at the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast, episode 41, coming at you with all the current events boxing. You know, boxing kind of slowed down a little bit. But it picks back up in September. Yeah, we're going to talk about Christian Mbilli versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. That was kind of a surprising, exciting in a weird way card, in a sense. A little bit to chop up there. And then we're just going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to parlay that right into Inoue, the monster, versus TJ Doheny. I don't even know how to say it. It's Irish. Doheny. We're going to talk about that. Also, not too much to talk about there, but we're just gonna flow. Willie and I always flow.
Yeah,
we're flowers, and then we're gonna speak on some other boxing shit. But before we get started, we are actually giving back, and I'm not talking about Willie and his crazy bets that he's hitting in baseball right now. We are giving back. We are going to the Michaela Meyer fight in September.
Woo! We locked in already.
We
right?
locked in. We got the tickets thanks to our friends at KO Tickets. But we also got two extra for you, the people.
You, the listeners.
Yes.
The supporters.
All you have to do is follow our damn Instagram at the Spar-Inn, like the pinned post regarding these tickets, and you're in. You get to see top-ranked stars like Bruce Shushu Carrington, Tiger Johnson. But most importantly, my first boxing crush, Michaela Meyer. For real, though.
Oh, God.
For real, though. Win the tickets. They're for free. They're for you. You just have to tag two people.
Tag two people, man.
And like it. Don't be stupid.
Come on, share the content, baby. Let's go. We're trying to get up there.
Share the
Get an
content.
algorithm.
And if you've ever been to a boxing match with me, you know I get wild. So come on down to Madison Square Garden. See all top-ranked stars. That was corny. That was a bad promo. But hopefully they listen. Let's get right into it.
Let's get it.
Christian Mbilli versus Sergey Derevyanchenko out of Canada.
This was like a whole Canada card, right?
Yeah,
like, there was a lot of people.
It was in Canada, so it was it. But Jahi Tucker wasn't from Canada. He was on that.
A lot of people from Canada was in it, but he fought. Did he fight somebody from Canada?
I think so. Yeah, or he trains there. Canada doesn't really produce a lot of good boxers, but a lot of people like gravitate towards there.
A lot of immigrants
like,
there.
Yeah, maybe that's why. But like Beterbiev, he claims Canada.
Diverse like a motherfucker.
Beterbiev is probably their like star, but he's not really like Canadian. But
who?
Beterbiev.
Where Arthur?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So he trains in Canada. That's like that's it really.
And he reclaiming it? Or no?
I guess Mbilli too. But speaking on that, is Mbilli a star? This was his chance.
Yeah, it was his chance, and it was a lackluster performance with a guy with a fucking torn bicep.
So, like, the first two rounds, I'm like, shit, Sergey. It's over for you, Sergey. I love his trainer, local New York guy, Havoc Trunks. They're awesome. I'm like, Andre
That's
Rozier.
Jaden's uncle, man.
Yeah, Andre Rozier, man. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go, Sergey. You got something left in the tank. First two rounds, I'm like, Sergey, run, man, run. Then the third round, I'm like, he's doing a little something towards this. I'm like, he's adjusting. He's adjusting. Turns out, my man tore his bicep in the third round.
He's looking like you out there.
Yeah, for those that don't know, I have torn my bicep. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, yo, there's an adjustment. And then the fourth comes, and I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, shit. He's winning this round clearly, though. He's still adjusting.
Yeah, he was still boxing. He was
fifth round, sixth round, still winning those rounds. I'm like,
he hurt son.
Yeah, had him buzzed. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, shit. His bicep's torn.
Yo.
But this was like, I guess it was a step-up fight for Mbilli. It was like, look how good I am.
Yeah.
Sergey Derevyanchenko's never been stopped.
Never been stopped.
Never been stopped.
Still haven't. But
still.
I think they should have stopped that. He was fucking... He couldn't put his hand up there, and he just kept on getting.
Yo, but I don't think so. Like,
but nah, he was fighting back.
Yeah, like so.
But you see his fucking face. I'm like,
but
he was taking a beating.
He wasn't really. He was
you think
winning.
that was his last fight? That's why they did that?
Yeah, I think so. But
I think that's why they did
probably, but still, like, he wasn't really. Actually, I have another another reason for why I think they did that. I think it was Canada hometown cooking, based off what we saw, which I'm going to talk about too. Makhmudov versus Guido, based off what we saw there. I feel like they wanted Mbilli to knock his ass out, and they wanted Mbilli to get him out of there, like literally, but he couldn't, and that's the argument we have with Mbilli right now, or what we have to say about him is, why couldn't you, if you're that next level, that top tier, right? You were put versus a tough challenger, but he's not a natural 168er. He's coming in with one arm, injured in the fight, and you can't get him out of there. What do you think some of the top dogs are going to do to you?
And he pushed it together, though. He pushed it together. It's just like...
So did Sergey with one arm.
It's just like...
Dude.
It's like, bro, you know his arm is torn. Like, I don't know. Your corner didn't know. You don't hear the announcers. Everybody just keep on repeating this shit.
Sergey almost stopped Mbilli with one arm. In like the 8th or 9th, whatever it was.
You don't want to punch. If somebody's arm is turned, I'm in a fight. I'm punching him in his arm, left and right.
At this level too, not even
punch him in the arm.
Yeah.
Like, where's your corner saying, yo, hit him in his arm. Make that shit hurt that he can't put this shit up, and then you just overload with the right hand.
The beautiful thing about boxing is that you could win and still lose in a sense. Like this,
he really he won, but he lost.
It's like he passed the class but failed all the tests. It's like they just pushed him by. Like, all right, man, here you go, on to the next.
Cause he got rocked too while the dude had one arm.
Then they're talking like Mbilli versus Canelo. I'd like to see
Mbilli
versus Berlanga. Mbilli versus Berlanga. That's a good scrap right there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was an interesting card, and now I'm going to get into it. Why I think what I think of why Mbilli, or why they didn't stop Sergey, because they wanted Mbilli to knock him out, like an emphatic Canadian man knockout. Wow, no. He's got to do more. I think he's not ready for the top 3 to 4 in that division. 168, you kidding me?
He did not look too good.
Yeah, and
he get hit.
And
he get hit.
I don't want to hate on him too much because this is a win for Sergey.
Yeah.
That fight ended and everyone was like, hats off to Sergey.
You're a fucking warrior, bro.
Like, hats off to... If that was his last fight, what a way to go out.
What a way to go out. That's the only reason why they probably didn't stop it, but they knew that he had that streak that he never got stopped. Like, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna die on my shield. Like, I'm like, what? He is taking too much punches. He can't lift his arm. I'm like,
but dude, he wasn't. He was winning rounds still though. That's the thing.
No, he was throwing back still. I'm like, this is crazy.
This is a very bad look for Mbilli. He is exciting. He comes out very aggressive with pop, but he does get hit. If Sergey had 2 arms in that fight, I think we have a Sergey winning that fight. I mean, you can't.
He probably wouldn't win, but it would have been a better fight.
I don't know, man. I don't want a Monday morning quarterback, but if he almost got him out of there with one damn arm and had him buzzed, and where the ref was looking like the ref was about to stop it, Sergey
he was more careless at that time anyway. He was trying to force the knockout.
Good point.
He was careless as hell.
But still, look at how tough Sergey is. Like,
he is tough.
2 off.
He is tough. I'm like, what the fuck? You like, he's not gonna stop me. I'm like, oh, he's looking for. They need to stop it. I'm like, yo, they need to stop it. Though.
I thought otherwise. I was like, let him finish, man. And unless he's like, but I get it. But here's why I think they didn't stop it. See, this is you're a fucking hypocrite. I'm conspiracy.
You're a hypocrite though.
Why?
Because the fight before that, you was like, stop the fight! Look at his eye!
So the fight he's talking about...
No, because you got money on it. You like... No, yeah.
I mean...
You're like, yo, stop the fight! Look at his eye. He can't see.
Bro.
But, this guy got one arm getting his eye. He getting hit left and right via fucking heavy-ass hits.
So, 168, right, versus heavyweights. Who hits harder?
Heavyweights, but it's still...
He had... We're talking about Makhmudov, not the Mountain now, the Lion... versus Guido Vianello. I had 5th, 6th round stoppage, right? And I had Guido TKO, and I had people tailing me on social media. So it means more when they tail me. I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm losing money so much I don't care. But when people tail me, I care more. I had 5th, 6th, right, for Guido. 5th round, they're looking at the they're looking at Makhmudov. Dude cannot open his eye. His eye is shut. His eye is fucking shut. So I'm like, stop it. No, they let it go. What does the ref do? He goes up to him. It was either the 5th or 6th. He's like, how many fingers am I holding up? Holds them right in front of his face. Not to the side, not to the left. How many fingers? Of course, his good eye. 2. Squint your eyes. And you can see in front of you. Squint them. To the left or right, you can't see in the blind spot where punches are coming. He says 2 or 3, whatever it was, keeps going.
You know what that was about.
The ref wasn't even in the corner. The ref didn't go in the corner to look. The ref's looking around the ring like he doesn't see it. And this is why. The Canadians were doing some hometown cooking.
You know why that happened. They really wanted.
You know why? I know why. Because the eyes never lie, but the Canadians do. Yeah. This was bullshit.
Yo, they wanted him to get a lucky ass punch at that point.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Just like they wanted Mbilli to get the knockout. Yeah. That's what I mean. It was no conspiracy, or it was a conspiracy. Shit.
It's too many fucking boxing politics. That's a plain plain sight.
His eye. It's heavyweight.
In plain sight, they kept that guy in there for him to get a KO because that's all he do is KO shit.
Two fucking heavy hitters, right? 2 heavy hitters at heavyweight, and this is what happens. That was sad to me. Like, that was sad. His eye is even the announcer's like, he's swelling on top of the swelling. Like, But this is where and Tim Bradley, I actually liked him in this broadcast. What I didn't like is that he was calling for the stoppage versus Sergey, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't say a word about stopping it with the eye. He just kept saying his eyes fucked up. His eyes, dude. The 5th and 6th round, I thought I had it. I was crazy. I watched it in the living room. I didn't watch it in the Spar-Inn. I was jumping up and down. I was going crazy. Everyone in my household is looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then I had to explain to them why. I had 5th or 6th stoppage. They look at his eye in the 5th. The ref holds his fingers right in front of his face.
How much was that?
I would have won probably like 2 or 3 G's. I did win, though. I still had Guido KO TKO, which was plus money, which was an easy bet to me because Makhmudov, while he is a fucking giant human and could hit, I thought Guido was the better boxer, and Guido went the distance the fight before. So I was basing it off that. And I know Guido's been sparring some real killers, some real skilled boxers in heavyweight. So my Paisan won, baby. I did see something cool, too, though, and I don't know the semantics of it or whatever, as I don't watch hockey, and I know Canadians are really big hockey fans. Guido wanted to wear, like, the rival hockey jersey, but they told him no. They're like, no, you'll cause too much drama.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like a sports passion.
So why he didn't? He should have did it anyway.
Yeah, but, like, I guess, I don't know. They were like...
They probably would have fucking violated him.
Now...
No, so it's Vancouver, ain't it?
I don't know. I don't know shit.
Who is their rival?
I have no idea. Like I said, I just know that they're big hockey guys, and I heard that on the broadcast.
Was it? No. Who is USA playing in Almighty Ducks? Was it Canada?
I don't.
They had beef with somebody.
Yeah. Was it Canada?
Nah.
Probably. That was the Times. Yeah.
It was USA versus.
I think we beat Canada in the big one. I don't watch hockey at all. Actually, I did when I tore my bicep.
I'm talking about the movie though. I'm talking about the Almighty Ducks.
But it all comes together, man. Boxing's full circle. When I tore my bicep, it was during COVID, so I was out of work. I was sitting here just drinking and gambling on whatever I could, and the only thing on at the time was hockey. And I don't know shit about hockey, so I was going in blind and just gambling on hockey, drinking with one arm like a degenerate, like Mbilli. I mean, like Sergey. Nah. But I'm sitting there, and I probably lost like $2,000-$3,000. But it was so fun gambling on hockey. Like, I'm hooked now. Playoff hockey especially.
Hockey is one of the easiest
It's
sports.
so fun because the shots on goal, there's always like a shot on goal. Like, fuck. It's such a high for the true degenerates. So all my fellow degenerates out there listening, gamble on hockey. It's really good for your hairline. Not
this guy.
Yeah, that's really it. Jahi Tucker, our friend of the show, Jahi Tucker, was on there. He looked good. I like how they mic his dad up.
Oh yeah,
like that's awesome. His dad was talking shit to the other trainer. Like,
yeah, he was the whole fight they were showing him.
Yeah, that was cool.
He had the whole cameo.
And I want to
He's like the only one that had that.
Yeah, I guess they
night.
tried something new or whatever. He's making noise now too, because a friend of mine, Steve Kim, who's probably one of the better boxing brains in the business.
Yeah.
I met him a while ago. We went out for drinks, just chopping it up boxing. He has a podcast too called The 3 Knockdown Rule with Mario Lopez. That's our goal right there. They're a good boxing podcast. But Steve Kim kind of he puts Mario on his back when it comes to the boxing knowledge. Mario's also a great broadcaster as well, obviously. But Steve Kim texted me and he was like, Jahi's growing on me. I'm starting to like him as a fighter. So that's good if guys like that, who I respect boxing-wise, he would probably have a job somewhere at ESPN or mainstream boxing, but he doesn't because of his political views. I feel right. He's very, very open-spoken, which is good, but that's probably why he's not in the mainstream light as much. But he's such a smart boxing mind, man. Great guy and drinks. He also just went like really gray. It was cool to see. Like he came on. I watched their show. Like he had jet black hair.
Oh.
He didn't even go salt and pepper, bro. Like he came on one week and it was just jet gray.
He's like, I'm not dying.
But it looked good. It was like, damn. So shout out to him, and that's good for our friend Jahi, because you got the real boxing minds now paying attention, which is what you need.
Well, he put on a fucking boxing clinic.
Yeah.
It's just boxing. He was just
not that we're not real boxing minds, mind you. We're just we're new to the game, you know. We're new to this podcast stuff. Yeah. But it was good. I mean, but I did see with Jahi, he moved up to 160 now. So
this is his second fight there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it his second fight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that. That being said, though, that's middleweight.
Yeah.
They could hit.
Yeah.
They could hit. So he's got to be ready and keep improving. Just keep improving, keep improving. People forget how young he is too, and I like how Tim Bradley actually gave him praise and criticism where it was due, but gave him a lot of praise for once, which is super rare.
It was rare. It's like. It's like Jahi earned that shit.
Yeah,
like he kept on fucking.
That's good.
Like, he
that's
kept
good,
on.
though.
He kept on pulling up on him like, "Yo, you gonna give me my respect?" And then he really just, like,
I like that.
I'm still gonna criticize you.
Yeah,
but
that's his
job.
Now. And I've been critical of Tim Bradley at times, but it is his job to criticize, just like you and I criticize.
Yeah.
The only difference is Tim Bradley could probably still bang with them.
Yeah.
These boxers ever catch me, I am fucked. But it's all good.
Fuck it.
But yeah. Even though he's not knocking dudes out like his friend Abdullah Mason, even though he's not doing that in emphatic fashion, he's still exciting. Jahi is exciting to see because his defense is good. He's got the head movement. He's cocky with it.
Yeah,
he's landing punches. He does need to turn over his punches a little more, especially at 160, because they could crack. But and that's what Tim Bradley was saying. He's our friend too, man.
Yeah, he just put those fucking combos together, man, all the time.
He's our friend. I actually texted him to try and get him on here, but he didn't text me back. But it's all good, you know. It's probably busy. He does work hard. He's probably working out. But we did have him on the show before, and we definitely want to have him back on as things get going. I'm gonna try to ramp up the interviews too. It's just hard, man. It's like grind season now, fall, best time of the year. This is probably my favorite time of year. I'm actually annoyed. I'm gonna divert a little bit and get a little personal.
Huh?
Yeah, you know we don't got much to talk about, so.
What you about to get now?
Yeah, right now. Get a little personal. Divert, you know. It's like a commercial break. We don't got sponsors, so a little commercial break. Here it is, guys. I have like 4 or 5 weddings coming up.
Who?
Me.
You got that many friends?
I guess so. Well, you've been telling everyone I'm damn generous I am. They want the fucking money. Nah, but and it's gonna fuck up my October, my fall season, because every weekend is a fucking wedding.
Really?
It's so yeah. So
is your friends?
Yeah. Yeah, my wife's older, so they're already married or divorced, or you get remarried. You can't have like another wedding, I guess, right?
I don't know. Do they?
Oh. Well, all right, commercial break over. Let's get back.
I don't know shit about no weddings, man.
What? One day.
Huh?
You'll get married one day.
Fuck no.
But yo, let's tell them about our business meeting we had. We had like a really good brunch business meeting for the Spar-Inn.
I didn't even know it was a business meeting until afterwards. Until
Yo, dude, I was twisted.
I bet you went out afterwards.
Yo, she wanted to. It's usually me trying to keep the party going.
Yeah.
And on the way home, she's like, I don't know if I should say this, but I think I want to go out and have some more drinks. And I was like,
she must have had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun, man. But no, I met Willie's fam. We went out. We went for a little brunch. Food sucked, but the brunch was good.
Oh my god, that steak was the most horrible.
Yeah, that was bad. We're gonna do it once a month.
Yo, I love steak. I never had a steak so bad, bro. It's
steak
so
and eggs
plain.
too. It's supposed to be like juicy and like
it's supposed to be.
We all got it. We all got it, and we all ordered like medium rare. It was all well done.
Yo,
everybody's steak was well done.
This shit was crazy, bro. I need a steak. I need to go get a real steak now, cause.
You know who else was well done, though?
What? You?
No. I mean, I was cooked. I wasn't well done, though. But Abdullah Mason's opponent.
Oh,
that
man.
motherfucker was donezo.
This guy, Abdullah can fight eight fights in a year. He can fight. He only needs like a month off.
And like this guy, I never heard of him, honestly, but they were saying how tough he is or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. His waist, though? Did you see his waistline?
I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Bro, his shorts looked loose. His waist was like a pencil.
I don't know what you're trying to get at.
I'm not being weird. I'm saying like his waistline, you could see his ribs, bro. I was like, yo, give this man some shitty steak and eggs or something. Like, he should have came out with us for the business meeting.
Right?
And I actually lost that bet. I bet Abdullah past 4. I think it was over 5.5 or something, or over 5. I forget what it was.
He got him out in the second round
Second round, steamrolled his ass, man. It was great. It was just like, oh, okay, Abdullah did it again.
Abdullah got to let these niggas like fucking stay in there for a little bit of something. Like, break a sweat.
Mike Ohan Jr.
Break a sweat.
I want to see Abdullah. Like, Abdullah's so good, though. I think it's time. Like, I want to see him versus some upper echelon competition.
Who can he fight?
I guess like a gatekeeper. I don't know, though. I don't know who. Because you don't want to rush him too fast, you know? You don't want to rush him too fast. But, yeah, I mean, he's that good where I think it could happen.
Oh, man. I don't know who he should fight, though.
I mean, for a gatekeeper in that division, like a top 20 guy. I don't know. I don't think he's fighting top 20 guys, so 135 is rough. 135 is a
20 guys
tough division. Or let's just, like a 10-rounder fight. Give him a 10-rounder.
There's 20 guys in there.
What do you mean?
You know, it feel like with boxing, you would never know. It'd be like 5 people sometimes. Like,
well, like in the mainstream.
It just be like 5 people. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta market yourself better.
He just fought Tevin Farmer. I think that'd be, I know there's a big age gap, but he fucking lights out Tevin Farmer like that. And Tevin Farmer's willing to fight anybody.
He was lost that last fight.
Yeah, but still, like I'm saying, like that's a good fight to be in. Yo,
he looked discouraged. His girlfriend held his head up. That was so cute. He's like,
I don't think it'll happen, but like a super fight in a few years is Keyshawn Davis versus Abdullah Mason. That's a super fight. I mean, I don't think Abdullah's at Keyshawn's level yet, but who? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a super fight, man.
What is Keyshawn doing?
He just had he's fighting in his hometown. It was just announced. I forget versus who, but yeah, I was actually thinking we should go to that too.
Where's his hometown? Jersey?
No, Virginia, I think. Not too far. I mean, kind of.
That shit is far.
Yeah, it's far. Yeah, Abdullah Mason. The Freemason, Abdullah Mason. This steamrolling dudes.
Yeah, he's amazing, man. He just need
the Amazing Mason.
He need to freaking chill out.
The Amazing Mason.
Oh, he just gonna fight next.
He's hard.
He probably gonna fight next month.
Which is good, but it's hard to bet. Hopefully, he fights the fight we're going to.
Yeah, you might as well just pull up, bro.
Yeah, he'll probably be there. I'm excited to see Tiger Johnson too. He's grown on me as a fan.
You met him already?
Yeah, but like to see him fight, he's fighting. He's grown on me as a fan. No, I think he fought that night too.
Grown as me as a fan.
Yeah, like he's also improving each fight. I like to see that shit. obviously Bruce Carrington's on that fight, and Michaela Meyer. This is actually a Friday
night.
You're
probably gonna go crazy.
Friday night
Oh
fights?
my God, it's a Friday.
Yeah, I gotta take off work. Shit.
What time we gotta go?
We're going all day.
Huh?
We're going all day.
What the fuck you talking about?
Like we'll leave here at like 1 or 2.
I get off at 2.
You better go in early.
Shit.
All right. Next on the docket, little title fight action again. Early in the morning. You know where I'm going with this?
Oh shit! Across the fucking seas and shit.
Across the seas. Other side.
In Tokyo.
Other side. Tokyo. I'm a
ESPN. All right. This guy need to hurry up and bring your ass over here and fight, bro. Like, I don't understand. And he came out here to chill in New York City. I thought his next fight is gonna be out here.
So he did fight in Vegas. Remember the Maloney fight? That knockout went like viral. And okay, cool. You did it. He fought in Vegas like 2 or 3 times. Cool. But then he went on his like Japan tour, and he's making. I got in an argument with Mello about this. He's making money in Japan though. Like, so I kind of get it. Like he's selling out fucking stadiums. But there's one thing I want to bring up. Like Lomachenko went on like a tour, or like a straight MSG tour, right? Mm-hmm. Hulu Theater, main room, but a straight MSG tour, and the fan base was crazy. It was like you were in Ukraine. It was insane. I've been to 2 or 3 of his fights, and it was a different country. There is way more Asians in New York than Ukrainians, and just imagine what a fighter of this caliber would do in MSG, right?
Yeah.
Like, it would
bring
be
his ass
insane.
over here, bro.
New York or Cali, dude.
We going to that fight.
Oh, yeah, if it happens. But, like, imagine if he fought this. Imagine, and think of what the Irish do in MSG. So imagine if this fight, TJ Doheny, whatever, the Irishman, the tough
Irish and the Japan. Oh, man.
Just the Asian demographic in general. They all freaking flock to the Asians. And the Irish all flock Irish all flock to the. It would be.
This was do good in Vegas too, though.
Vegas, yeah, but in New
York,
man. Dude. There's so many Irish immigrants. There's so many Asian immigrants. There's so many Irish Americans. There's so many Asian Americans. It would be fucking insane. It would be insane, and I would be right in the middle of it, like
Yeah. You're getting kicked out.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
But think about that, though, for real. Like, from a promotional standpoint, like, I get it. You're making money with him over there. It's time. It's time now. Let's bring this worldwide. Come to He was in New York. He was at MSG.
I thought he was going to fight here.
I was on TV. I dapped him up. ESPN people looked at me
bring the clip up.
Yeah, bring the clip up. Dapped his ass up.
My boy, famous Puma.
Yo, what's funny about that is Fossil was watching and he's like, he saw our pictures. He's like, yo, I was jealous, blah, blah, blah. You and Willie having so much fun. That's why he's coming to the fight with us. Yeah. And then he was like, then I see you on TV. You dapped up Inoue.
I didn't know where you was at that time.
Me neither. I didn't know where I was at.
I didn't know. Yo, when I say I lost this guy mad times, he just started coming back with drinks and shit. I'm like, where the fuck are you going? Oh, I saw this guy.
Get your free tickets.
Yo, yeah, come party with us, tickets.
Bro. We'll meet out after or before. We can get a drink, whatever you want to do.
Yo, that shit. Pre-game is...
Yeah,
wow.
It's fun. We got to have like a fight party too soon. But yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the fight. Let's talk about the fight itself. Enough about the location.
Is there really something to talk about? Well, this guy... Ooh, that might be a nice bet.
What do you got?
To go the distance.
No,
ooh.
Not happening. I will bet $250 on that right now with you. No shot this goes the distance, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I bet 100.
Okay, 100. You want Inoue distance?
Yeah, the distance fight.
Before I give my take, you sure?
The distance fight. Yep.
Before I give my take, you sure?
Yeah, I'm betting this. That's my bet.
100, hundo. Not going the distance. Listen. Obviously, I'm half Irish American. My lower half is Irish, unfortunately, but I'm half Irish, right? And that being said, I was a big Michael Conlan guy. Mike Conlan He fought every St. Patrick's Day at MSG. It was awesome, fun experience. He's not known for his power. He was never known for knockout power. When he was winning, a lot of like the things against him were that he was always boring. He was a boring fighter, overhyped, blah, blah, blah. He knocked Doheny, I'm just going to say Doheny, because I can't say his last name good. He knocked TJ down before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, TJ did get up, and I believe he went the distance. But that being said, if Michael Conlan is knocking you down, Naya Inoue is knocking you out of the ring. Naya Inoue is knocking... I wish there was a prop bet for Inoue knockout out of the ring. That'd be awesome. There should be prop bets for that. Because it'd be like minus. Naya Inoue is going to steamroll this dude. And I was listening to Naya Inoue's open workout. And he's like, I know he's a tough guy, something. I need to knock him out.
And you do need to knock him out.
And like usually I'd be like, oh man, that's not a good look because the fighter's gonna. But with Inoue, this dude is a killer. He's fought tougher opposition than him and knocked them out. It's happening. It's fucking happening.
It's not happening.
I'm gonna bet it happens in the first 5-6 rounds.
It's gonna happen. If it happens, it's gonna be the 8th.
This dude hits different. And before we started the show, what'd you say?
What? I forgot.
You said he's an old motherfucker.
He is old, though. He's old.
Inoue is in.
He's tough.
Inoue
Irish. He got that Irish toughness.
He does, but the ref.
He's never been stopped, and I'm going with the freaking. I'm going with the stats, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet the knockout, people. Naya Inoue. Knockout. It's another showcase fight, I know, in Tokyo.
Bet with your boy.
We shall see.
Bet with your boy.
We shall see.
But there's nothing really going on here. This might be an action-packed fight, though, for a little bit.
No, I don't think so.
For the whole fight.
Inoue is going to knock him out. You cannot.
This guy hit hard for an old-ass man.
Okay. Inoue hits harder. Way harder. And the proof is in the pudding. Tokyo, I'm on my way. Naya Inoue, KO, TKO. That's the bet. It's going to be minus, so you want to pick a round. Pick any round. It don't matter. I'm going to bet probably 5-6. I'll probably do 5-6 again. I like that.
It's going to be.
I like that.
If anything, it's going to be later.
Nah, I don't think so. This dude Inoue is no joke, man. No joke.
We're going to see.
He's going to get the knockout.
We're going to see.
Either way, I'm going to be $100 richer.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
But that's really it. I mean, boxing, like we said, slowed down a little bit then. We have September 21st, Danny Dubois versus Anthony Joshua. That's another easy money bet for me. Willie is so high on Danny Dubois. I don't know why.
I like my boy.
I don't know why. I have no idea why.
Stop playing with my boy.
I mean, if he has a chance, because Joshua's kind of chinny, but Joshua's also a little more disciplined now.
Holy shit.
What? What? What?
Nothing.
Nah, speak it.
Nah, what the fuck?
What?
It is fucking 9-1 in the fucking second inning. What the fuck is going on?
What bet did you have?
Oh my god, I had the Braves, the two best pitchers. Well, two of them was good pitchers, but they either went. I had the under
baseball
for that
bet.
game. Yeah, I had an under.
So I guess Willie lost that bet, but Willie's been on like a
definitely.
baseball heater, dude. He's been posting his bets. Follow his bets too.
It's
like
a fucking
he's been on a heater.
9-1 in the second is crazy.
Some pitcher had a bad day. Did you see the Floyd Mayweather versus John Gotti too?
Nah.
You didn't see
I
that?
just seen they switched the ref.
Yeah, they like switched the ref or something. But I took, and I'm ashamed to say this, I guess, because it was such a stupid fight. But I took something away from this. How'd Floyd Mayweather not stop John Gotti too? How'd that not happen?
This nigga's old as hell.
Yeah. So that being said, the only thing I could think of in that fight was like, this is like
I didn't get to see it, so
this is like
he didn't stop him. Or?
Nah, he didn't. And I know he's not known for stopping people, but he was basically fighting me in there, and he should have been able to stop me. And that being said, it was like a prereq to what's going to happen. And I hate to say it, but Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Mike Tyson's older. Jake Paul's probably a little more skilled than John Gotti too. a little, obviously trains with a better camp, better in shape. It's not going to be good for old Iron Mike. I don't think this, and this kind of opened my eyes to that. Like, think about it.
I trust our boy Magic Mike.
I'm gonna bet on Mike because I don't, obviously I never wouldn't, and I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know, man. Age is undefeated.
And that nigga be fucking. He be on some psychedelics
and like seeing this,
and shit.
like seeing Mayweather still defensive prowess, landing at times, and piecing him up, like. And I know there's a weight difference and stuff
it's just
too.
Probably pity pat. Man.
But like you got to get him out of there. Like at least put combinations, and he's that good, Mayweather, where he should have got his ass out of there. And I hate that I'm even talking about. But the only thing I keep thinking of was like, this ain't a good look for Mike Tyson. I know that sounds weird and it's two separate entities, but I don't know, man. I wish that fight wasn't happening. That's all I guess. That's all I got to say for that. I will say this though, we went a little viral with the last episode with the Terrence Crawford fame, and I'm still getting feedback on that post. The real why is Terrence Crawford not as popular as Tank? And someone actually gave me a good response. Wasn't just a weirdo fighting, telling me to get off Tank's dick. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Get off Terrence's dick. I'm like, what are you talking about? Somebody said like, oh, you and Daddy Terrence, and I'm like, I'm being neutral. I'm just asking a question. Anyway, internet's wild. Somebody was like, well, he came up with Floyd Mayweather. Tank Davis came up with Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather in the beginning like promoted the shit out of Tank, and you kind of see that same thing happening with the guy on the undercard, Moulton.
Yeah.
So same type of thing where like. He's coming up with Floyd, and that kind of made sense, and it opened my eyes in this fight. Like, yeah, that was a good post. Not, get off Terrence's dick. Oh, daddy, Terrence is your daddy. I'm like, what the fuck? You get some good feedback on the internet, and some you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But yeah, that's probably a good reason why, because to why Tank is a little more popular than Terrence, because of the Floyd Mayweather effect. Terrence decided to go like his own route, and in the end.
No, just that Terrence he don't care. He's not.
Yeah, but
yeah, because
you know what I mean.
Tank he had Floyd talking for him for a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Until he started showing his
put him on undercards of Floyd. Like now, look at Kermel Moulton. Am I saying that right? Moulton, right? Yeah. Same thing. Same thing. He seems to be in the same trajectory that Floyd Tank were. And, he's steamrolling dudes, too, like Tank was early in his career. But so was Crawford, and that's the argument I was making. Like, I was curious to, like, what people's opinion were. And I got a bunch of weird feedback from weirdos. Apparently, Terrence Crawford's my daddy. Now, I don't even know why they said that. Any other boxing drama? What do you got?
Shit.
Nothing? It's a short episode.
Yeah, ain't
nice little short episode. Boxing heats up, though. Next episode, we're going to preview the Canelo Berlanga fight, which I'm not too happy about, but it is what it is. We're going to preview the Danny Dubois versus Anthony Joshua fight. Actually, I want to speak on the Canelo Berlanga fight real quick. A friend of mine who I've interviewed before, Mr. Intensity, me and him had a little debate the other day about like why Canelo isn't fighting Benavidez, and he actually brought up a good solid point. He was like, Canelo's only loss really besides Mayweather early in his career is at 175, right? Versus Bivol. Benavidez basically is like a 180, a 190 to 200 pounder. Why would Canelo move up at this point in his career to fight him when you know he could probably risk losing again? Because he's not going to come in at 175 if he walks around at that weight. And then I was like, well, why didn't he just put a hydration clause? Canelo's basically the A side. Well, is the A side. And he was like, well, no, because then it'll have excuses to why he lost. And I was like, that's a good argument. That's a good boxing argument. You came at me with facts. We chatted it up about it. So props to him for that. And I was like, wow, you know what? I didn't think of that. And then sure enough, about a day or two later, Canelo talks about how big Benavidez is at 175. And I was like, holy shit. So good point. Not Terrence Crawford's your daddy. That's not a good boxing argument. But yeah, so that was cool, and I kind of agreed. I still want him to fight Benavidez nonetheless. But we are going to get, it looks like, Beterbiev versus Bivol, and then it looks like Benavidez is going to get the winner of that. And now that, no matter who it is, I kind of want it to be Bivol because they've sparred before, and style-wise, but Beterbiev is not just going to go down soft versus Bivol.
That boy Arthur is something different.
But they both train like similar. They both have that like grit training. Beterbiev and Bivol. I will say this though, that the injuries to Beterbiev got to be fucking with him.
Yes, yeah, he's old, bro. That's the only, he's fucking old. He's falling apart probably now.
I mean, yeah.
I still like. I be following you on Instagram. I like watching his shit.
Yo,
he just got that look like I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I would. Yeah, he's probably the most intimidating, I'd say, fighter.
I feel like I never even heard him talk.
But like, he's like a nice guy. You know, he's a devout, I believe, Muslim. So he follows that religion.
I like that guy.
And he like he actually does though. He like doesn't drink. He won't touch other girls. Like he's like a devout. And he's like just killer in the ring, just straight killer. I gotta we'll talk about it. We'll talk about that when that fight comes up. And then, like I said before, we got Dubois versus Anthony Joshua out of London in September 21st. The October 12th fight is what we just spoke on. Beterbiev versus Bivol in Saudi. Always cool there. November 15th, we have Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. And December 21st, we get a little Christmas magic.
There's a fight over there?
Oh, yeah. December. We're thinking way outside the box. But Fury Usyk 2.
Oh, you think? Oh, I thought that was like legit.
No, it is. Fury Usyk 2, December 21st.
Like, it's already...
Yeah. What? December 21st, Fury Usyk 2. We get that for, I guess, undisputed, even though I think Usyk has to drop a belt, whatever, for the real heavyweight champ. And I think it's time Fury takes this one. I really do. And we'll obviously talk about that as it gets closer. That's all I got. You got anything, Willie?
Nah.
This was a short episode. Yeah, that's really it. We'll be back next week. There's nothing really. Wait, what's going on this? Well, yeah, no. Boxing kind of slowed down a bit, so we're going to have to get creative.
We got to hit the streets.
Hit the streets. The streets. We're going to hit the streets. But speaking of hitting the streets.
Hit the bed sheets.
I'm going to say it again. Please, people, free tickets. I bought 2 extra tickets from my friends at KO Tickets to MSG, the Mecca, to see Michaela Meyer, Bruce Carrington, Xander Zayas, where my Puerto Ricans at.
Woo,
all you have to do is follow, like, tag 2 people on the ticket contest post. Why would you not? It takes no time. You're probably looking at weird stuff on your phone anyway. Go to @the Spar-Inn and do it. We will pick the winner fight week. Thank you. We are out. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so
much.
Like,
subscribe, everything else. Do all that. This will be posted tonight.
Like the video.
Yeah. Tell them. We out.